Hello, YouTube. My name is Yama and I'll be your Pasta coach for episode 8 of my Pasta Mega Base series. In this episode, we start working towards our rocket silo. So there's a few things we need for a rocket, we know, just ahead of time. One thing is rocket fuel. We have not started building rocket fuel yet. Concrete. That's another item we have not started building yet. So iron ore, stone, and water. So a couple of moderately simple recipes we could get going right now. So let's go do that. So I do apologize, the episode is a little bit more delayed than my last episodes. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, so these series took a little bit longer to come out than I was actually hoping for, so I do apologize for that. But here we are, feeling 5,000% better. So let's do the first thing here. Let's do concrete. Concrete's pretty easy. You don't need a ton of it unless you're going to concrete your whole factory. And we are not going to do that. You could. Makes your guy walk a little bit faster, but we have power armor for that later on. Instead of spending time concreting the whole factory. These mining drills are all dead now. Sad days. Sad days. Grab that. Okay, looks like we're utilizing that node pretty nicely. We'll probably add a train station down here too at some point. Got a lot of dead biters over here. Do I have any lasers on me? I do not. Looks like my turrets are all out of ammo, so probably grab a couple lasers, bring those down. That's kind of a priority. As much as I want to re-defend the factory, I really don't. It's never fun to lose chunks of your factory. Let's go to lasers right here. Could have actually made the bots build that, but that is a-okay. Can make another one of those. Just missing a bit of steel if we want to make a few more. I feel like you can never make too many roboports unless you have a chest with a requester that, or a chest that has no limit on it. That might be too many, but you're probably not going to handcraft too many. Build our train station here. So this station here will not be called Zachary Abanta. We're going to call this one Emmanuel. For another Patreon there. Oops, I just ruined it. I had it, and then I ruined it. So there we go. Apply, change. There you go. This is going to be an iron drop-off here. Yeah, right on where the old iron ore used to be. Then dump a few of these. This should be enough. The old iron mines. The deceased iron mines. I assume that that's enough lasers. It's a bold assumption, but it's quite a few lasers. We can do this, and the bots can build it for me. The bots will at least remove the trees. That's kind of half the battle. That is going the wrong way. So put that there. That track shouldn't really be there. And then we got to bring it down. Something like that. So we're not going to have the train track cutting through like that. That's definitely not how it's going to go. But until we see the direction the trains are traveling, it's kind of annoying to set up the tracks kind of without the train really there. The first train automated on the tracks already trying to kill me. It's like, I know you're there. I'm coming for you. So this is nice there. That's all set up. Put you there. And we do have 47 construction bots and they are all working. 49 now. Nice. Okay, so let's go to concrete. So we know concrete needs raw iron. And it's not a main item. You don't need a ton of it unless you are paving your whole factory. So I don't really mind putting it out in the middle of nowhere. Some items I feel kind of bad about doing that with, but concrete's not really one of them. This needs stone as well. And we don't have any stone here. So I could actually just siphon some stone from this line. I think that's what we'll do. So we got this one right here. And again, we don't need a ton of it. Just enough to kind of satisfy the needs of the rocket silo. So we can cut it through here. We have turrets engage the enemy somewhere. We missed it. We missed it. So you go there to there to there. I was going to do a red underground, but I think that's overkill. It would be nice to get some belt immunity equipment. As you see the belts pushing me all around everywhere. And they're bullying me. Ah, that's 1k there. That's actually okay. This is not the best supply. And this actually isn't even the item it needs. It needs smelted diversion. So I'm going to get a couple electric furnaces. This is why I love electric furnaces. I won't switch my main lines too quickly to electric, but I will definitely use electric furnaces in situations like this. I just need a little bit of smelting. I don't need a ton. Grab some steel. We do have electric furnaces automated, but it's just as easy to craft. 2 of them is probably fine for me. The bots are botting. Doing their thing. That's good. It's good to see. And then probably rocket fuel is the next thing we start working on. So we got this here. It would definitely be better if I kind of push it over a bit. Give myself a little bit of space. Not a lot, just a little. Just a little. It's probably the worst placement I could have actually done. Spacing it that much. But that's okay. You go there, and then we can offload long. And again, this is just a for me item. Personal consumption. And then we need water. So we have water right here. That beautiful green water. It does say that we need blue water, but the green water will do. The building doesn't know any different. Making concrete with dirty water. That actually would not work in real life. Having all that polluted water in there, I'm sure the chemicals would kind of mess up the chemical composition of your concrete. Good old concrete. Oh, we need a water pump. Offshore version. Not sure. I was looking right at it, and then I looked through it. I'm like, it's right there, right? No. Grab you. Press Q. Pick that up. We could run it right on top of this line. I think. Probably. Actually, I don't think I can, because I need to change the direction at some point. Otherwise, I'd hit this whole row right there, so let's do like that. So I can't run it right on top of that. But surely I can run it like this. Right there, to there, to there. It's actually kind of nice. I'll merge those lines. Kind of another water input there. Because I believe that water line is stolen from somewhere else. So now we're adding a secondary input, which should pretty much fully guarantee that that's always saturated. So there we go, we got concrete automated. Nice. Now we need to make rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is done in assembler, although I feel like it should be done in a chemical plant, but that's a me problem. Gonna grab the deconstruction planner, put it right there. We're gonna right click on the deconstruction planner and switch it to trees and rocks only. So now this deconstruction planner will literally only, I can go over my whole factory and I'll just get rid of trees and rocks. Get rid of these guys here, because I need to start making rocket fuel. And we'll do it right over here somewhere, because we have one part of our rocket component right here. Might as well kind of keep it all together. Copper is not keeping up right now. I know it looks like other things are the problem right now, but it's actually copper. This doesn't get anything. Interesting. Interesting. Copper, copper, copper. flying robot frames. How are you guys keeping up? There's a bunch right here. We're going to grab those. These flying robot frames. Make some more bots. $25. That'll pretty much double my bot count. So that's nice. Nice furnace backlog there, so that's good. And we are going to make our rocket fuel right in here. So I'll probably leave some space there, and we'll do it right down here somewhere. Somewhere down here. Put a roboport at maximum range to increase our efficiency out here. Put some bonus lasers. 4 lasers should be plenty to keep this area up and running. If I have a grenade here, I certainly do. You might want this wood at some point. So you might not want to do what I'm doing, but I don't really want the wood, so I'm quite okay with this. Okay, let's go here, grab this, and decide how we want to do this. Like that, to that, to that, to that, to that. And then I guess we'll grab our inserters. So we need a input and an output. So we have our solid fuel down over here, but yeah, I think we will grab off the solid fuel line. We can kind of expand that there and make it all kind of work. Make it all kind of work. Put you right there, grab this to there. And then we just copy this. So if I'm not mistaken, that was a horrible decision. I do not have the assembly machines in my logistics network, so they will not build that. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to solid fuel, we're gonna push that to there, run the solid fuel up, and I gotta snake it through here somehow. I think we could do it. I actually know beforehand we could do that. It was a pretty easy run. A lot of space in between these buildings. And then we go right to there. So that is nice. And then I need my light oil line. Where is our closest light oil line? So the storage tanks are way over here, which is not super ideal. We're being attacked down here again. Actually hurting the turret. So repair packs are probably in order. Get some of those. I think this is what we're going to do here. Gonna run it up. Like that, like that. The only thing I don't like about doing this right now... Actually, I was going to build right there, and that was going to block some beacon access, but we don't actually have to build there, so that's okay. Let's say okay. Oh. Oh. That is what we're looking for right there. That's, I believe, what they call the good stuff. Delicious. Okay, so that's good there. We now have light oil, so we're now making rocket fuel. I don't think we're making enough of it, though. Actually, pretty super confident we're not making enough of it. So we'll make a few more chemical plants. 7 more. The bots do have access to pipes, right? Yeah, so they are building that. This is all going to get built. We're missing 1 red belt for construction. So I'll make a few and I'll just dump them in one of the chests. Satisfy the bots. It's a nice supply of red chips there, actually. So this is good here. Does have light oil, so that's good there. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we are looking for... I don't know. This guy right here. I want to make a bit more solid fuel. So the only problem with this setup here right now is... as you can tell, it's not consuming the coal fast enough. So this line is not moving. So my solid fuel is not making it through, which is kind of problematic here for me. I'm going to make it just a passive storage chest. Dump all my garbage in there. That's actually a way better way of doing it. So I got this guy right there, which I need it to be in the network. I need you to be in the network. So you actually put your junk in here. And it just gives the bots access to it. Which is kind of nice for down the road. So if they ever need to do something that needs these items in it, they now have access because I filled a chest with it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Give some mining drills. Sure, have a roboport. Don't really need tracks, but... Okay, so we should see this moving in a minute. Grab that. We do require this to move. This is a requirement at this point. Not a suggestion, this is a requirement. You go there to there. Splitter doesn't really do anything, but that's a future me problem. Okay, rocket silo is still teching, kind of slow. It's a little slow on the yellow science, but that's kind of typical. It's a pretty expensive item. I think it's slow because of copper though right now. So my blue chips are not really backlogged, but there's a little bit of a backlog there. Yeah, it's copper right now. So let's see what our copper is doing. This belt doesn't work. I broke that. Nice. Easy. Yep, that's a noise right there. Oh no! It's actually kind of really annoying. Lasers are where? This is an emergency. This is how I act in emergencies. You did what? Grab that. So we know they killed a bunch of this already. So we'll start handcrafting some more. 7 of them. Interesting I left that undefended. Oops. It's a pretty substantial attack size. Good work. Good work, biters. You did good stuff. You're not giving up without a fight. I like that. I like it. So we're gonna need this in the logistics network now, because I don't want to fix it myself. That's way too much work. It's exactly what bots were designed for. Fixing my mistake. So that actually covers the whole network there, and we do have this part in the network, so we'll build that. We don't have enough steam engines, though, I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure I gave them one of those, or it should be flashing that I don't have one. So that's okay there. And then it's going to flash on me that I'm missing steam engines once this gets placed down. Yeah, they're placing that down right now, and then you're going to see steam engines are now missing. So they're going to replace the belts on me. No problemo there. Because we have tons of belts in the logistics network. You can press L to pop up the logistics network too, by the way. And see your different networks, how many cells you have. And see exactly what's in it. So I can tell you that we do not have any steam engines or turbines in there. So you can just go to any chest. Doesn't need to be a specific one. And give the bots what they want. I'm going to cancel that. We're going to handcraft a bunch more of these. Maybe another whole section of them. We have 50 of those in there. Maybe even grab some pipes. I don't need to do this the old-fashioned way anymore. So it's 40 to make a full complement of them. So the biters might have eaten one of my power generators, but I think we kind of fixed it. So now another thing I might want to check at this point, since I've actually lost buildings, is actually check my coverage. So there's a couple areas they could sneak in. I kind of love how lasers work in this game. They used to just be like a... I don't even know how to describe what they used to be like, but these are the new improved laser graphics. And I think they did a really good job, the devs. They just keep making the game better and better. Except for taking away the rocket count. It's the only questionable move I have. I would love to make more of these, though, right now. So I'm going to steal some steel. Steal some steel. And we're going to up our copper production. Up my copper production, then we can probably make yellow science a lot faster. Another thing I might want to consider doing at this point is also chesting my rocket fuel. Which is not building at all. Good thing we went over there and checked up on it. Rip that out. Maybe we'll chest it right... I don't know, here. Right there. So it's flashing immediately that I do not have a steel chest on me. So we'll just replace it with that. That's fine. I refuse to lose a chest. You lose a chest, you lose everything inside of it. You lose a belt, you just lose the belt. The items actually just fall on the ground. We do have a bunch of copper hanging around. I do not have access to requester chests, so for now, the stuff just gets kind of lost in the network. But eventually we can fix that. We do have a bunch of furnaces, so we're going to make another whole smeltery. A smeltery? I think that would be the word for it. Red chips are looking great in my pocket. 200 plus red chips. Like, we are up and up on our red chips right now. That's super good. Steel also looks really pathetic. So maybe we'll spam some steel down as well. I think my iron is becoming a problem, though. So I might have to work on the outpost for the iron. So we have this outpost here up and running, which is great. Iron's right over there. Kind of close. We have mining drills. Mining drills, chests, lots of chests. Maybe we'll get ready to build this next outpost. Grab a radar or two. That's good. Got some belts. Fuel is great. It's not good, it's great. Power lines are... Yeah. There are power lines. And then chests. Chest, chest, chest. I think we probably need more signals too. And a train. We have 2 locomotives. I have no wagons. We'll keep with the 1-4-1 train. I think your most typical trains you see are a 2-4-2. So that's 2 locomotive heads, 4 wagons, and 2 locomotive heads. Or you see a 2-4. So 2 locomotive heads with 2 wagons. And those trains are required to turn around. Our trains are double-headed, so we don't turn them around. They can turn themselves around. The big issue with that is wagons have a weight to them. So I'm going to place this train down here. And this train has 1 locomotive. And it counts as no weight because it's fueling the train going that direction. But if I were to put this train here, you see that's pulling one way and going the other way. The front engine now is going to drive the train. And it's dragging this wagon behind it. So this actually counts the same weight, I believe, as 2 cargo wagons. So it's almost, it's actually the same thing as this. So 2 locomotives. Like this is the same as that wagon there. Same, but different. Okay. I'm just going to copy our other station. This is a iron station here. Probably one of our most used stations at the factory. Eventually this will turn into. It is in the logistics network, so the bots will build that. Which is awesome. But I need way more chests, because I need to do this on the other side of the factory as well. Or actually at the mining outpost, I guess. So that blueprint there, if I was trying to wonder how many items are actually required on that, I could throw it on my belt, like that. Right click on it, and you can actually see the blueprint here now. The blueprint's saying it needs 88 belts, 32 fast inserters, 16 iron chests, the splitters and the power lines. So if you're kind of wondering what you need to take on your mission with you to fuel your factory or build an outpost, and actually you can just right click on it and it'll pull up the list. You can actually take stuff off of it as well too if you wanted to. You can take all the undergrounds off or leave them on or whatever you want. Whatever you want. Kind of cool. Lots of different things to play with in that menu. So I can hover over this and see I'm missing 32 fast inserters. Just 32. No big deal. Probably grab some green circuits instead of making them. As much as I love to make green circuits. It's way faster for me to craft like this. And then some chests. Chests. Okay, I think that's enough for my outpost. Still being attacked, like, quite regularly now. Quite irregular attacks, but yeah, I think my ores are just not keeping up anymore. The factory is slowly dying. And then we need a fuel source for our train. Let's put you right there. A little bit of fuel. We can steal from this line here. I'm not a super big fan of stealing from this line because this line could eventually die, which leads to a stranded train on the tracks, but for this purpose, I think it should be okay. Probably in 20 episodes from now, we'll see the train dead on the track somewhere because it ran out of fuel. That is my prediction. Okay. Now we need to signal the tracks. We're also going to need a buffer here. So we can have multiple trains in this iron line. Right now, only one train can go on this line. So we're going to go up there. Up like that. And down like this. We're going to remove this here. We don't need to go straight through. There's no need for the straight through section here. But now we have to signal it. So, the train is going to come down this way. So it's going to chain in. And it's going to chain here as well. And right now, because there's only one train here, it's going to rail out. This is its whole station, this whole line down here. Chain up, and rail out. This is the end of the intersection. Down here, it's going to be chain in, rail out. Here, it's going to be chain in, rail out. Done, done, done. If we're going to go over here, I can almost just go straight across. I don't really need to go up and around. Especially for a train like this. I feel like this is a pretty... It's going to be doing a lot of trips. Iron is a pretty used resource in your factory. So maybe we... I almost just want to veer it off right here. Oh, here they come. Let's watch this attack. This mighty attack. They do have medium biters in here now. The medium definitely occupies the turret for a while. I think we're just going to veer it out right here. Just I'm going to go straight up this way. I know it feels very, very short segment of a train track, but it's better than meeting up where the copper train goes. It's going to have traffic issues. Just like that. So chain in, rail out. This is technically kind of actually on an intersection here. Because the train cannot fit in between the section here at all. So unless you want a train to sit... So if I were to rail out here... Rail out right here. Your train would sit at this next intersection. And our train cannot sit there. There is not enough space. So, we chain there instead. Chain there, and we're going to put a rail right here. Ghost placing the rail is kind of janky. A little bit hard, especially if you've not done it a lot. So I would suggest you take your time on your rail placement. Probably don't place them on ghosts. Probably. Can always try. Worst case scenario, you gotta pick them up. Rocket silo is 57% done. Still slowly trucking away. Definitely not making any land speed records right now, but that's okay. We're gonna grab some train tracks, and then we're gonna make this next outpost. Iron Outpost. Train tracks are right here. Really, like, kind of hiding behind that tower. Kind of a little bit hiding there. How's our power looking, anyways? Power is... It's great. It's good. Super good. Super good. Not even a little bit good. Super good. Gonna grab that. We'll make a few more power lines. Probably make some just big honkers. Let's do it properly. Do it properly. Not something I do a lot properly. Throw a radar there, because why not? So we can actually have a big buffer here. That'll be great. Biters are getting really mad at me now. It's kind of fun. Laser turrets, I probably need more, though, before I go. So, as that's half done there, we're going to run right back for 1 second, grab our laser turrets. I think we have everything we need. We do have a tank somewhere, right? Kind of wonder if we take the tank on the first explorative run to see what's what. What's what out there. Bring some power. Place in our mining drills. Then build a train track out. Because we can call the train to us too. Although, I guess there won't be any train tracks, so can't really call a train to no train tracks. We do have a station. Again, the only named stations in this factory are going to be inside of the factory. I'm not going to name somebody out in the boonies. Unless I get too many people, but as it stands now, we'll name people inside the factory. Do this, and then we can build our train station down here. The reason why I like laying tracks with a tank is you can actually just drive through trees. I did not actually mean to veer there, but kind of worked. So if you were to line up nicely there, you could just drive right through. I guess so. Yeah, that works. I'll only load from one side normally. If it's not enough, I typically just make another station. That is the most perfectly straight line you ever did see. It'll look great. It'll be great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Put you there, you there. And the actual station itself will be right here. So we're going to pull up our station. That is actually the wrong station. We want this station. It needs to be a loading station. So you want to be really careful when you copy a station to place it down, because it's going to steal the name as well. I don't even see the station here. Where are you? Right there. So, just want to double check that it's not stealing the station name. Because it definitely will. I'm gonna go run over this colony here really quickly. Literally just run it over. A little bit of Grand Theft Auto there. Don't mind me. And then we stop this for a second. Grab some mining drills. It's much easier to do this with bots, but we don't have good power armor yet, so we're stuck doing it the old-fashioned way. Ugh. Cannot make a straight line. Like that. This goes into here. Something like that. I will keep the lasers here too. There's no power here, so there's really no threat. Unless I were to bring out the bots or bring out the biters here myself. Or unless they're traveling towards my base right now. It's pretty much the only way to get caught right now. Because it's not polluting over there, so there should be no aggression over there. Should be. Whoa! Almost just drove into my train. Okie dokie. This guy here is going to go to Stephen Rush. It's going to empty at Emmanuel. This is why you don't stay on your cell phone while driving. Distracted driving is a thing. And I have no more of those, so you get small telephone poles instead. Okay, easy. I think we should have enough. I think. So we still are not connected somewhere. I could have swore that was connected. Oof. You had one job. I always miss just one line somewhere. It's like a me thing. Everyone has this thing that they do. That's the thing that I do. Other than make pasta. I, for some reason, always seem to miss one power line. This is a huge deposit, though. Our initial deposit only has 400,000 or something left in it, last I checked. This is 20 million. I consider myself okay at math, and 20 million is quite a bit bigger. Can confirm. Can confirm. This goes there. You're gonna go right in there. Okay. Player is in the way. So I think this is all pretty much good to go. I just need one more mine section. I'm probably missing a whole chunk somewhere. Gonna assume something is missing. Not sure what I'm missing, but... 68% on the rocket silo. So the backside has no power. And then we also need defenses out here. In this lonely area. We have lots of lasers, so might as well just use a lot of them. Use them all. It'll prevent me from having to come back here anytime in the near future. Okay. I think that's okay there. Throw you down. And connect this. Just right click and remove all that. Okay, so you are going to go back to a manual. And now it can come this way. Easy. Easy. And then we gotta fix the power. And then we should be good to go. We just need to connect it into the main factory as well. There's a second automated train. Ooh, let's get there. We got 2 almost. So I fix the power. We got 2. So let's see. Let's see how we look. We're still missing a connection. Oof. It's hard to tell. I guess I could have checked the minimap, but I was actually kind of confident that we were good to go there. Shows how vulnerable your networks are, though. If you have one power line that gets destroyed, you lose all your power. So yeah, it looks like it's connected, but it's a ghost line there. That's the problem. Okay, it's good there. You are good to go. I think it's this colony and this one here. Both these here are aggressing on me, so I'm just going to go run them over. Our tank is full health. Might as well get them out of the way. Push them away. Goodbye. Goodbye. And then this colony here. I'm pretty sure these are the 2 attacking me. Yeah, this one's actually forming up for an attack right now. Kind of hurts, actually. Kind of get stuck in the middle there and they kind of hammer on you. But now they're dead. Okay. Okay. Easy. Pushing that evolution factor just a little bit more. One step at a time. And now I need this train to actually unload into the network. So one reason why I like to always have my trains unload right where my original mines are is I can kind of just tie it all in together. So when this line eventually runs out, we still have a lot of ore coming in. Because I'm able to kind of tie the lines all in together. So this way, this line actually technically like never runs out. It's connected in a different way now. Never out of ore. Next is to actually boost my ores a little bit more. So it's now steel. Steel is now slowing me down. So steel literally just has no iron. There's just absolutely no iron ore over here anymore. This train is super needed. So manual P is going to save us all. So right now we're using 2 connectors. Mostly just 1 though. I think I'll upgrade all that side to red belts. Fast belts. Super fast. super fast. Grab these. Grab those. 40. Maybe enough? I don't know. One splitter. A few more. Should probably automate those soon as well. Should probably get put on the automation list fairly soon. This can go here. Big spaceship part in the way. Yeah, a lot of dead mines now. So the train should have came back already. Something is wrong. Oh, it did come back. And then it left again. Immediately. Because it had no condition. So it came here. And then immediately drove back because it was just like, oh, I just gotta go there and then leave. They're like, mission accomplished. But now it'll stay for a bit longer. There was also no inserters, so didn't help. But there we go. How are we looking on rocket fuel? 320, so that's 32% of the rocket, I think, or something like that. So this should help our steel. Copper looks okay, because steel's so slow. The outposts are all dying, the original outposts, but we're fixing that. And we do have our second train automated on the tracks. So I do want to say, I do apologize that my video frequency has been a little bit in between, but I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, but feeling 3,000 times better now. It's that time of year in Canada where we get pelted with snow. So I do want to say thank you for holding on and waiting until the next episode, but I think we'll stop it here for now. Next episode we should be building the rocket silo and going from there. So hopefully you enjoyed so far the series, and until next we meet, this is Yama. Ciao for now.